Amalia O'Brien here in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm here with Femi Hollinger-Janzen. Sorry there. I was thinking about all this exciting news that we have talking about New England Revolution Soccer. Welcome back to New England.
I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, and so are fans. We're super pumped to have you back. So it was a little busy for you as you went away to Minnesota. Now you're back in New England, and fans really were vocal in helping bring you back here. So what's that been like to come back to New England?
It feels amazing to come back to a place where the fans love me, and I feel very welcome here, and this place is home for me. So I was very excited to come back.
Yes, we are very excited to have you. So the Revs just played, and now the home opener is on Saturday. So tell me a little bit about the experience. So you're going into your second season.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about the experience from your rookie season to now. You're kind of a veteran, I would say, just a little bit. What's it like playing, this year versus last year and going into a home opener?
Yeah, I'd have to say my rookie season, probably before every game, I would get super, super nervous. And I'm scared at the same time. I've noticed this year that, I've had a year under my belt now that I'm not as nervous, I'm not as scared. I get very anxious before games still. But I'm always very excited to start playing and getting out there on the field. And I just feel more comfortable out there.
So what do you think the Revs are looking forward to this season? What are kind of the obstacles that you guys need to face, and what are you kind of looking forward to as you move through the season?
Yeah, we're definitely obviously trying to win the MLS Cup as well as a Supporter Shield. But just smaller goals that we have for ourselves, are to be undefeated at home is one of them.
Well, that's a great goal.
Yeah, it's a huge one we like to focus on. And then I'd also say definitely not losing 2 games in a row. I think losing 2 games in a row definitely kills the momentum of any team, and even one for that matter. So our goal is to keep winning.
Do you think setting those small goals really helps move forward to that bigger goal? I mean, you made the playoffs last year. The Revs made the playoffs last year, but couldn't quite get through. Do you think having those smaller goals really helps get to that bigger goal of making the playoffs and then ultimately the Cup?
Definitely, I do. I think puts things more into perspective for us, and we focus more on those small goals. When we take care of those small goals, then the bigger goals definitely accomplishable.
Definitely. So, what are you looking forward to most playing with the Revs this season?
I'm super excited for our home opener because the fans are going to be amazing. I'd say we have the best fans in the country out of all the teams. But just being back at the home stadium, and then just getting playing against Orlando. We love playing every game. Every game is exciting for us, and just to see the improvement each game for our team is going to be very exciting.
So talking soccer here, as you move forward going into the season, what does the team look like? What are some changes from last year, the time that you played, to this year?
Yeah, so we've definitely we've changed 2 players in the back line. We have two new center backs who are very good international players. But we're more dynamic as a team. Where our team chemistry has gotten a lot better since last year, and throughout preseason we could definitely all see that as well. So we're hoping to carry that over here into the regular season.
And you mentioned you are really excited for the home openers, and that's 2:00 this Saturday versus Orlando City. And you said New England fans are the best fans. And what is it really like to be? New England has this base with all sports of having really great fans. What's it like to be part of that and to be part of the New England community?
Yeah, it's amazing, just knowing that we have so much support from everyone out there, in the New England area, it just helps us become that much better of a team and, play that much better out there on the field. And honestly, the sports here in Boston are amazing. There's so many championships within, all the sports here in Boston, and, we're hoping to add on to that.
So let's talk a little bit about, you're going into your second season playing. What does it take really to get to that professional athlete status?
Yeah, tons of hard work, I'd have to say. It's not always going to be, there aren't always going to be, amazing, happy times working to get to be a professional athlete. But, it's really nice to see all the hard work that, I personally put in finally pay off, and I finally get to be a professional athlete and play at this high level.
Yeah, and you played college ball too. So what are some of the differences that you've seen going from college making it into the pros?
Yeah, so playing at Indiana University was great for me. One of the best D1 programs in the country, and I noticed that the jump from college to professional was difficult, both mentally and physically. The games are just that much more challenging. You have to think that much quicker and that much more further in advance than you do in college. And then obviously the physicality of the games, the guys are stronger, faster, can jump higher, all this. And so that's one thing that you gotta start lifting, you gotta start running more, and working on your speed and agility, and that you work on those things and it'll help carry over.
Do you think you have an advantage in the pros, seeing that you played in college?
I definitely would say I do. Yeah, college definitely was able to prepare me for this next level. Just teaching, the technical things on the field, and then helping you improve those definitely helped.
And are you thankful for that experience, that you were able to go to college and to have those experiences and to play in D1 soccer?
Oh yeah, I do not. I miss it. I miss playing D1 soccer, but at the same time, I'm very happy to be where I am right now, obviously, and it was very helpful to be playing college sports.
Yeah, and it's not every day that we get to talk to to not only collegiate athletes, but to major league athletes. So what's some of the training that you put in on a daily basis and in the off season? What's it like to go through to get to that major league status?
Yeah, there really is an off season. But yeah, we're always going. And in the off season, you got to focus on the things that you need to work at. So personally for me, I need to work on my technical game. The ball at my feet. Being able to dribble guys, take guys on one-on-one. But then also, just got to be lifting over the off season. Get stronger, and then also your fitness has to be maintained over the off season. So you just got to work at keeping that up as well.
So what are some of your personal goals for this year?
Personally, for me, it would be awesome to play in the MLS All-Star game. That's one of my major goals. Yeah, but those smaller goals for me would be to improve those technical skills, and then also to just day by day, every practice improve and get a better understanding of the game and of my teammates. So at the end of the day, we're all better and our team's better as well.
Do you have any, I want 3 goals
I want 10, 15 goals this year.
You're I want 3 goals by May 1st.
Yeah.
So you're I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Do you set, personal
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I'd love to be scoring, double digits this season.
Cool.
Is one of my, biggest goals.
And do you see yourself, you do work within the community. Do you see yourself as a role model for kids looking up to you? I know I played soccer my whole life, and I didn't necessarily look up to major league athletes. I always looked up to Olympic athletes, but now I feel like MLS is becoming more and more of a presence within the community, and I think that's a good opportunity. Do you feel like you can be a role model for kids?
Definitely. We have to set a good example of being professional athletes. We're just that much more in the spotlight than other people are, and just the way we carry ourselves and the things we do every day. It's so much fun going out in the community and doing those work, being with the people in the community. We visit hospitals, and just seeing the smiles on the kids' faces it makes our day as well. And we just have so much fun with that.
Yeah, and so you've visited different hospitals, one being here in Providence Children's Hospital. What is that like?
It's an incredible experience, being able to, go in and just hang out with the kids, and just, seeing how happy they are when we, step in there, because they don't see a lot of people, throughout the day, but it just makes our day as well. Just love seeing those kids smile.
Yeah. Let's move on from the community and from soccer and talk a little bit about your driving. I saw a video on the Revs Facebook page that you did some go-karting.
Oh yeah.
And Kate and I did go-karting at a go-karting facility. And I totally beat Kate.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw that you were pretty good at go-karting as well. What was that like? Did you have fun with the team?
Oh, it was so much fun. And the best part was that the guys were talking crap the whole entire time. And I actually lost the first race, so they were talking more smack. But then after that, I just took it to the next level and beat them on the next few races. So I was pretty happy about that.
That's good. And did anyone get hurt? Because I really hurt myself when I was out go-karting.
It's pretty dangerous, actually. But no, luckily no one got hurt.
I had a bruised rib. I had a whiplash.
Yeah.
No one got hurt.
No one got hurt.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. What else? Do you guys hang out on and off the field as well, or do you guys try to keep it strictly business, or?
Oh yeah, we hang out off the field. After practices, guys will hang out at each other's houses, and most guys play video games together. It's kind of something to kick our legs up and just relax a little bit.
What video games do you like to play?
Obviously we love FIFA, and yeah, FIFA is a big one. But that, and also the Call of Duties. I love playing that Call of Duty game.
What FIFA team do you like to play? Like, which players do you pick, and what teams are popular when you're playing with FIFA?
Obviously, like Barcelona, Real Madrid are very popular teams to play with. But personally, for me, I like to play with Chelsea. They're one of my favorite European club teams.
Perfect. It's always interesting perspective, right? Yeah, exactly. We're on a lifestyle show. Yeah. Another thing that I saw on Revs Online is which song. The fans have the choice to decide which song will be played when you guys score your first goal. So the choices online right now, I have to find it in my notes, are Gold on the Ceiling, Boneless, I'm Blue, Party at Ground Zero, Rocking the Suburbs, Victorious, and Boys Are Back. Do you know any of those songs, and do you have a choice?
I'd say Boys Are Back. I like that one.
Okay, perfect.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with any of those, though.
Okay, perfect. So one of those songs, if you're a Revs fan, you can go onto the Revs webpage and vote. So when you guys score your first goal, one of those songs is going to be played. Awesome. So are you hoping to get the first goal?
Oh, I definitely am. I hope so. When I hear that Boys Are Back song play.
Yeah, exactly.
That's for sure.
So I was watching some of your highlights on there, and I saw you score this sweet goal on the Sounders, and you just got up off of the ground and just nailed it in. What is it like when you're going through and you're playing and you're like, I just scored professional, like Major League Soccer goal. I just scored these people.
At the time, I didn't even know. I didn't even really celebrate because I was so excited. And I just kind of like ran around and was jumping around, like a kid on Christmas. But it's a surreal feeling. I mean, it's a dream come true. I mean, kids dream about scoring professional goals, and for it to actually happen is just amazing. I can't even really put into words how that feels, but it's awesome.
And you don't have it. Well, I was looking at your jersey. You just have Femi on the back of your shirt. Yeah. Why is that?
You be a little too long, and my official first name is a little Femi, but I just go by Femi. A little easier. So I just put that on the back.
Does everybody just call you Femi?
Everyone does, yep.
Cool.
Yep.
That's great. Let's talk a little bit about tattoos, because there's this great story I loved. So the Philadelphia team is hiring a chief tattoo officer. I was wondering your thoughts on that. Like, are tattoos huge in the MLS?
I see basically, every player has a tattoo, I feel like, nowadays. But yeah, we need a chief tattoo officer on our team too, because a bunch of guys in our squad have tattoos as well. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, would you get any?
Oh yeah, I already have one. I'm not a big fan of needles, but I can bear with them for the tattoo, because tattoos look awesome. So
right, yeah. What would you get if the Revs were hiring someone and you could just like go around? Do you think you'd be more inclined to get one?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'd probably get like a sleeve or something.
Cool.
Yeah, some designs or something, yeah.
You'd figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
That's great. So as we move into the Revs season, really, what do you hope to get out of it this year with your team?
With our team, just to improve, just for our team to become that much closer this year is, one of our big goals, and we do that, and then everything else really will take care of itself. When we're playing our best game, there's not many teams out there that can beat us. We're able to go toe to toe with any team out there, and that's something that will help us fight for and go towards the MLS Cup and hopefully win that MLS Cup at the end of the year.
And I think it's really neat that soccer is one of those things that can really bring everybody together. I know that soccer is down barriers. Do you think it's fun just to be out there, like when you're practicing, just messing around, or do you think of it as a job now? Or both?
A little bit of both, yeah. But it's so much fun to go out there every day with your friends and just be kicking around a soccer ball, and that's your job basically out there. And it just makes life that much more enjoyable.
That's great. Yeah. Femi, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So the Revs home opener is this weekend, Saturday, March 11th. It's at 2 o'clock. And go Revs, right?
Go Revs, be there.
So hope to see you out there. If you have any information, we'll put up a link on the webpage on how you can get tickets. Who do you think the biggest challenge is this year when it comes to your opponents?
Just being able to, read their game and, understand how they play and be able to, play our game and do it better than they do. Take care of business.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Let's grab a quick selfie before we bring on our next guest. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Molly.
All right, so it's Femi with New England Revolution, and again, the home opener is on Saturday, so if you're interested, head out there, and we're going to take